Hi guys, today I'm going to talk just a little bit about my favorite thread, which is Aurifil. They come on spools, they come in different weights. I like the 50 weight. You can do piecing with this. It's all cotton. And you can also do, which is what I'm just gotten into lately, is machine applique. And it's good for that too. And so it's a nice weight. They do also have different weights, so you don't have to you can get 40, 30, and 12. So they do have different weights, but you can tell by the orange cap or 50s. So each cap has a different color, to it. So it's one way for you to know just by looking at it if you're using different weights, and people do use different weights. I just kind of stick with 50 and go across the board. But anyway, and of course then they have the numbers on the bottom of the spool. And sometimes on your machine you should have the thread coming over the top. So your machine will tell you, and you should check on that because it's important. So see how this thread is coming over the top, over this way. So if your machine tells you that you want them, then this is great to go, because it's going to come over the top and then go this way into your machine. But if your machine wants it to go the other way, the good thing about Aurifil is you can unpop this top. Not so and of course I take my bobbin spool out there. And then you can put it on the other side. So then the thread would go the opposite way. So do pay attention to that. Check your manual, see what you're supposed to do, and make sure you're doing that. And then it just pops right back on. And I use these little bobbin buddies. I don't know what they're called. I'm not exactly sure. You can get them on Amazon. You can buy them at the quilt shops. These are like, I think 10 cents each or something like that. No, I think they're like 30 cents each, honestly. So you can get them sometimes in bulk. And then you just keep your bobbin that's the same thread. You don't have to think and search and go through a whole thing, because reds can start looking alike, and blues, whites even can, confuse you. So just keep them together like that. So, and that's usually the size I like to buy, because then I don't have to think about it and I can have it forever. But now I've just started something new through the Fat Quarter Shop, and I am not affiliated with them in any way, and they don't pay me and they don't send me anything. But I'm just starting into this machine applique, and I want to have different colors because I like to match what I'm working on. I like it, that's my style. And so I joined a club with them, and it's you get a package of 4 per month that they'll send you, and it just comes in a little package, in the mail. And I think it depends on I think it's maybe the 20th of the month. You can check on their website when they'll send it. And for me, I got 4 of them for total with shipping and handling $17.93. And so they're about $4.50 each, which is about the right price, because even when I bought in this kind of a pack, where you get them and you get like 10, I already took a couple out of there. You get like 10 of them, they're about $4.60 each. So it's around the same price range. You're not saving really any money, but this way you're going to get a variation of colors. So you might want to check out their shop and check into that and sign up for it. It's, you can stop it at any time, it says. So if I don't like what I'm getting, I can stop it. But this is nice because, you go on there, unless you buy the color chart, which I plan on doing, because you can get very confused when you start looking on there and I don't even have them here. Like I wanted a pink. I ordered one pink, it wasn't the pink. I ordered another pink, it wasn't pink. Third try, and I got it 3 times. So that was a lesson learned, and I think it would be worthwhile to invest in getting the chart so I'd have it in front of me, and then I would know what color really I want. Because unfortunately, they don't sell these at local shops. At least just the neutrals that you're going to use for piecing, which, I can buy it at my shops around here. But if you want any kind of colors, these aren't the least expensive thing, but so they don't carry that range of all of them. At least I don't have any local shops by me that do. Maybe you're lucky, and maybe that's great for you. But but one thing to think about when I said about not being cheap, you invest your money in purchasing your material, and whether you buy it at Joann's or you buy it at the quilt shop, you're investing money in that material. And then you're investing your time in cutting it out, you know, doing all the sewing, and then, you know, if you do your own quilting, maybe you're going to pay to have it quilted, and then you're really going to have more money invested into it. And then you think about it, and then you want to go buy a cheaper spool of thread. Okay, you're going to save yourself $5 or $6 by buying the cheaper spool of thread instead of spending. I think that this size here is like $13. These are like $4.60 each. You're going to save yourself, like if you go to Joann's and you spend money on some thread, and you might, oh, you get a deal. Okay, so you saved yourself $6, $7, $8. Okay, in the big picture of things, this is a way better thread because it's all cotton. There's no lint that gets caught in your machine, doesn't break. So you're not saving, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. $6 in comparison to the big picture. Like, buy a good thread. And if you don't like Aurifil, maybe you've tried it, you don't like it. I can't imagine that to be true, but say that is true for you. Then go find a different brand, but make sure you get a good quality thread. It really makes a difference in your frustration level, if nothing else, because you don't have all those problems that come with a cheaper thread. And, you know, just think about it. $6 or $7 you're saving is really not saving when you have all that additional problems. And, you know, you do want to work with an all cotton. If you're working with all cotton material, kind of have it all be the same. So that's my little spiel on thread. It is my favorite thread. I do have Gutermann thread, and of course, in the beginning I would buy the cheapest thread because I was, oh, you know, you're spending so much. Yeah, spend the right amount, and you'll get the right results, I guess is how you look at it. So check this little club out. That's kind of a good idea. It might be interesting to you. And, you know, get some type of a thread, a bobbin organizer, because you don't want to start having to find them. And you should really have the top and the bottom match. And it's, you know, if you doing the same weight of thread would be good for the tension in your machine. So if you, it just is so much easier just to have them together, and then you don't have to do any kind of thinking. So if you have any questions, if I haven't answered something about that, and if I don't know the answer, I have friends who own quilt shops, and so I can ask them and I can get back with you. Thanks for watching, guys.